Today's a nice day, and you're just really reminded of that by David's Facebook post.
That's right.
Some might call it a bit traumatic.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Exactly.
You know, I kept thinking it was last year. It's gone by so fast.
I kind of did too, and I saw your post. I was like, oh, remember that ice storm?
Yeah, it was a 3-day deal. We had 1 to 2 to locally 3 inches of ice that accumulated.
Yeah.
And we had nearly 500,000 people without power. One of the, you.
Yeah.
And I think we all had some power outages, but really one of the worst historic ice storms on record. Yeah. Let's go back to, again, 2 years ago. Right now, this is what we were dealing with. And I mean, folks, we had record cold. And look at I mean, it's just amazing. The weight in tonnage on these power lines and trees was absolutely amazing. And also, the key factor was the fact that we had green on all the trees. Our trees, just like right now, they're just barely starting to change, right? And every year it will vary some, but we were green. And the trees, the leaves became so heavy, they just came crashing down. And my yard, I mean, I've got nearly almost sunshine now just about everywhere. And I was covered in a canopy of trees, but it is what it is, right? That was 2 years ago today when we were like, oh my gosh. And then look what happened as we left October. We had all the snow in November and December, and then February arrived with all the crazy snow and the record cold in February. So that was a winter to remember, no doubt about it. Here in Oklahoma City, right now, 67 degrees, the south wind at 11. Dew points are running in the mid-30s. By the way, dew points are going to come up. That's the moisture. That's low. That's dry. We'll see dew points getting back to the 40s and 50s coming up as we get into tomorrow night. So the moisture will increase. That's the bottom line. Upper 60s out there, beautiful. 66 in Watonga and also in Weatherford. 67 in El Reno and Mustang. 69 in Seminole, 68 up in Chandler, and the rest of Oklahoma. Lots of 60s, a few 70s hanging on in the south and southwest. The wind blowing in from the southeast to the northwest. Gusts of 30 now in the Panhandle. That wind there is going to come east tomorrow. So tomorrow, unlike today, will be windy, and all because of the upper storm system, the bowling ball, cold pocket of air. The Rockies get another dumping of snow. They're skiing. They're going to be skiing after this. That is going to come right across and slow down and come into Oklahoma and Texas beginning late tomorrow night. It's going to hang around on Friday. It's going to hang around eastern Oklahoma on Saturday, and then it'll be out of here. And then here comes storm number 3 for the end of next week with a wave of rain and storms for a day or two. Might have some severe weather and heavy rain out of that. All right, so future next gen, future radar. This evening's quiet. Tonight's quiet. Most of tomorrow is quiet until late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Best chance of storms in the southwest. Few of those could be strong, producing a little wind, a little hail. That wave will spread north and east tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Look at the spin going on down here in northern Texas. We're on the north side of that. By the way, if it were a little colder, oh man, it's a perfect track for more snow, right? Like the last one was, but just not cold enough. And 10 o'clock Friday night, rain hanging around. Even into Saturday morning. All right, so lows tonight, mid-40s. Looks good, cool. Highs tomorrow, upper 60s. South winds crank up, 20 to 30 out west, 25 elsewhere on the wind out of the southeast. Increasing clouds for the day. Tomorrow afternoon, Oklahoma City west, 20% chance for a shower, maybe a thunderstorm in the far west. Better chance, though, tomorrow evening. The main upper support begins to move in. Rain in the far west and southwest. Thunderstorms there. Slight chance in Oklahoma City. And a few of the storms tomorrow evening in the far west and southwest could be strong. Some winds may be gusting to 60 with some nickel and dime. There might be some quarter-size hail there. And then tomorrow night into Friday morning. I think it's a wet Friday morning in Oklahoma City. Chance of rain Friday morning at 100%. And then for Friday, highs, 50s, 60s across the north, but many of us in the 50s. Friday afternoon and evening, I-40 south, that light rain continues, especially in southern Oklahoma. Here in Oklahoma City, it'll be close. We'll carry a 40% chance. And then overnight, Friday night, okay, more light rain, even back into Oklahoma City. Saturday morning, the showers will end early. And then by Saturday afternoon, it's into eastern Oklahoma. A couple of days with highs in the 50s, big warm up as we get into your Sunday. Look at Halloween, a high of 72. Next week, 70s coming back. In the end of next week, Storm 3 arrives with rain and storms and maybe, just maybe, some severe weather. We'll be tracking that.